Howdy everybody, hey, this is Brian, Indiana Creek Gold. Got several things to go over on this video. First off, this, see all that micro gold there, fine gold, was one pan of material. Well, you can see what is in there, besides why pan died. It was this pan. Of that bank material that me and Richard's been working down there. This is the stuff that if you watched our dredging high banking videos, this is the stuff that was like, it's sort of a clay sand mixture in with all those grass roots. Look at that fine gold in there. We got Paydirt to sell, hex pans to give away, spend some time on the creek. We'll be watching that, so stick around. We get to the end of this and that's the wrong side. You can find out how to win this hex pan. These have been UV resined over, so stickers will not come off. So we got lotto bags for sale at 30 bucks a whack. Y'all have done those, you know what that's about. We've got Indiana Creek XL bags, which are 3-4 pounds of material, unsurged, nothing added of this material right here, for 20 bucks. They cost about 11 to ship, so I got a big old hill to carry that stuff up. So if y'all got a blue bowl or something for fine gold recovery, this stuff would keep you busy for a while. 3 or 4 pounds of it. Here's 3 more hex pans that we're going to be giving away throughout the summer. Appreciate that, little brother Vendetta Prospecting. Love these hex pans. Prospecting channel. Good stuff. Like I said, we're going to be giving more of those away. But I got to get this Paydirt finished up. And before we get into that stuff, let's watch some time on the creek. Me and old Millie, the gold sniffing dog, went over the hill and did some cleaning up, trimming, and did a little test panning. Found a little bit of gold. Stick around. Howdy everybody, it's Brian, Indiana Creek Gold, Millie the gold sniffing dog. We have been down weed eating. This is our staging area. It's getting a little grown up. So me and Millie have been down here working for the last hour. Debating on what to do. It's getting sort of late. There's a nice sucker just went swimming up the creek. So I'm debating on what to do. I'd like to run some material. I'm definitely going to dig some dirt up. And I'm going to dig that stuff out there that me and Richard's been working out of that bank. It's sandy clay roots. And we're going to do a little pay dirt of some sorts. And we're going to give a hex pan away. I messed around with some that UV resin stuff that Megan's been making jewelry stuff with, and we fancied up a hex pan. It should be plenty usable. It's got 3 coats of that stuff on there, and we're going to be giving several of those away thanks to Vendetta Prospecting. Greatly appreciated, little brother. So go check out the Prospecting channel. They're the ones that put that hex pan out. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with it. Like I said, sort of Indiana Boys Prospecting Club hex pan giveaway. I get some more stickers from some of the other Indiana Boys Prospecting Club members. We got all summer to get that lined out. So, but yeah, I cleaned off all down through there from that big sycamore tree up all around up along the bank, and then, like I said, cleaned our staging area up nice and good there. So tried to scalp it down. So I got grandkids and kids that come down here and playing in the water too, fishing and stuff like that, putting kayaks in and out. So it's nice to have it cleaned up. I want to take a peek at something. Like I said, I'm debating on what to do. It's sort of late, but I mean, late is not as late. Like, we got several hours of daylight left, but Friday evening. But this right here, somebody pointed out, and Vendetta seconded it. These riffles right here would be a good place to dredge, and I'm not saying I disagree with them. I thought it was just stuff that, well, this is all clay up here, and a lot of bedrock stuff slid down, but as you can see there where Millie's standing is sort of a break off in the bedrock all down through here, sort of a ledge with loose pieces down below that. So yeah, I mean, that's looking good right in there, like really good. I'm almost tempted to jump in there for an hour and see what comes out of right here, or maybe over here. The problem is having some place where I could set the pump and be able to reach out here. But yeah, thanks for whoever pointed this out, but there's a big old crack running down through here. By golly, looking good, looking good. We started playing over there along the bank, and got a few decent flakes, but nothing to write home about specifically. Let me contemplate what the hell to do, and we'll figure something out. Alright, well, Millie and I had decided against dredge run. I just looked at the weather. Next 10 days is sunny and high 80s to 90s, all range of 90s. So yeah, we'll be getting down here and working on this. Ron's supposed to come up. Oh, Ron F. Prospecting and Outdoor Adventures. He's supposed to get up this way Sunday. So I don't know yet. We're going to Big Water, or he said it's pretty, only weighs like 65 pounds or something, but then he's got pumps and all that other stuff. Well, yeah, I don't know, hoses, I don't know, might be 65 pounds altogether. I don't know. We might be down here, we might be somewhere else, but I'll definitely be running down here, and we'll see what's in this big crack running across here, y'all. It's a lot of work. I mean, I'm going to be a half an hour or better setting everything up, and yeah, getting about supper time. By golly, I mean, a lot of this right here is tailings, blonde sand, you can see. But I do have a little scooper, and you know, we can maybe do a test pan out of here. See if there's any random gold laying in there real quick. We're back. Alright. I need to maybe take my glasses off. Damn, the gnats get my eyes so bad. Alright. XP pan and a spider crawling up my arm off the XP pan. And we all know this ain't optimal, all this current trying to scoop crap out of here. But I don't know if you can tell, there's a lot of gravel right here and a lot of bigger rocks piled up. Looks like a likely place to catch some gold. Definitely it's going to take two hands to do this. Hold on to the pan. 14 inches of water or so. 12 and get material, which I need to use 2 hands probably to scoop up. Let me put my phone away. Let's get some material. We'll figure it out and see if there's any gold up here. Millie seemed to think I should have went farther over, but she had her head down the water over on the farther up, about a third of the way out in that fast water. Maybe that's what we need to try to dredge first. Millie's usually pretty on it. Here's what we ended up with. Get a little bit of water in here. I rip some of these big rocks off before we get them out of here. See, look. That's a reason to look. Right there. Fossil. There was actually a little, what seemed to be a little pocket right there where I dug out at. Definitely get the nozzle in there. Definitely. Fossil. I'm always on the lookout for Richard trying to, ow, bugs are getting bad. I'm trying to resist spraying myself down with stinky ass bug spray, but I don't know how much longer I can avoid doing that. Chucking nuggets. Yeah, I hope Ron can make it up. Definitely. He said, chirp. I also got to dig up Paydirt. I think I'm just going to do a small batch of lotto bags. Those are always fun. They take quite a bit of gold, but I think we're going to do a small, cheap version here. So I guess that'll be figured out by the time y'all are watching this video. So try not to drag this out too long, so I can get the video up to a reasonable point. Not a whole lot of pork. There we go on the sand. Walmart stuff. Probably crush that up. There's probably gold in there. You might have to do that and just see. Alright. I'm done digging through this stuff. Let me two-hand this for a little bit and work it down, and we'll go back. I got most of the bigger stuff out of there. Sort of work it with one hand. This really puts work on my screwed up shoulder though. Definitely good location. It seemed. Piece of wire hopping through. Yeah, comment on this video. I was going to do something on my community page, but we'll do the drawing on the 25th, which is a Tuesday. So the Sunday before that, which I guess would be the 23rd, comment before the 23rd or by midnight the 23rd to enter to win the customized pan. There will be more customized pans to go because there's 11 more people on the list so far that I tagged for the Indiana Boys Prospecting Club. So, go Dylan, go Prospecting, Vendetta, Carson Prospecting, Ron F. Prospecting and Outdoor Adventures, A3 Sky Warrior, Robinson, Luke Duke, Heavy Meadow, JP, Grease Monkey, old Jim down at Cottonwood. I'd see somewhere in Ohio, Brian. I'm going to forget people now, just doing this off the top of my head. Grease Monkey. I don't know if I mentioned him, JP. Yeah, I probably forgot somebody. Vendetta, Robinson, Luke, me, A3. Yeah, I think I might have mentioned about everybody. If I didn't, I'm sorry. If I'm typing them out, I got mosquitoes and black flies just eating me up. But yeah, I need to get some HD to shovel in. I can't forget old HD. I gotta get stickers. I've got a few single stickers from some people I just mentioned, but some of them need to go on the dredge, so I will be contacting some folks. Ouch. And gnats. Oh, gnats. Everything's just eating me right now. That time of day. Like a big old chunk of lead. Wash that off. And, all this stuff is really promising as far as place to dredge. Nice eye, you guys. I forget who that was. Who was it? Shit. Somebody said something about it before, then did it. But definitely nice eye. Oh, see, hopefully there's a piece or two of gold. Look, there's maybe a garnet poking through. Yeah, getting ready to lose that. That's a piece of the fence. But yeah, comment on the video, hashtag ibpc, and yeah, we'll draw somebody. I see a piece of gold too. Alright, let's see what's going on here. I got this horrible flare. A piece of gold. Of course, everything's floating. Piece of wire. That's that thing has went through a deer. A muzzleloader bullet, I would say, is why that looks like that. Piece of metal. Another piece of wire and old nail. Another piece of shot. Another 20, part of a 22 bullet and a piece of wire. Definitely a good hole there. Oh, I'm just getting eat up.
Well, like 3 things bite me at one time on my arm. There's one piece of gold. There's another decent little chunk. Alright, I gotta stop. I gotta spray myself. I'll be back. 2 cells, get more bug spray. Alright, so there's 2 pieces. There's another piece right there. 3 pieces. Let me see if I can tap them up. All kind of metal and shot. Let me see if I can tap this stuff all up there now. Let me 2-hand this. There's another piece right there. I think I probably lost some. Alright, I'll be back. There's 3 or 4 nice pieces in there. We have decent flakes and smaller ones, but they're probably on the ground now. You see me just swap that stuff out. Yeah, they're in there. There's a piece shining through right there. It's just, yeah. 3 or 4 nice pieces I seen. That stuff just floating all over the place. There's it. I just covered it. There's a chunk. There you go. You're gonna see it now. There's 2 of them, and all them other goodies came out of that. So, yeah. Test pan, not bad. We'll move some material with some dredges. Alright, I'm just going to dump this in with Paydirt right now. But I'm going to dig up some dirt right here out of this stuff. Go back to the video, either one, any of them from this year, dredge run, high banking, whatever. Material come out of here. There's sandy clay stuff, but that's going to be Paydirt. We get some dirt in a bucket, and we're going to head to the house. Alright, howdy everybody. I appreciate everybody sticking around this long. Hope you enjoyed me and Millie's little trip to the creek. And I'm going to work that hole tomorrow. I don't know if Ron's going to be able to make it up or not. But Father's Day is going to see me dredging down in that crack we found in the creek. So here is we're going to give a hex pan away part of the video. You need to comment on this video by June 23rd, midnight, Sunday. The drawing will be on the 25th, on a Tuesday at some time. I don't know about that yet. Yeah. So, first of 4 hex pans that are going to be given away. So, like I said, I'm going to do some, I need to get some more stickers from the other Indiana Creek Prospecting Club members and slap some of that UV resin on there, and we'll give them away somewhere along the way here in the next few months. So appreciate Mike. Like I said, I love them hex pans. Love them. If you don't win one, go over their prospecting channel, or they're all over eBay. I think on eBay they're $25 and either like $12 or $14 shipping or something like that on top of it. So yeah, you're paying $40 on eBay anyway for a hex pan, but we're giving them away for free here. Like I said, summer of giving, summer of the hex, I guess. Thanks to little brother, Vendetta Prospecting. Paydirt. We got, let me grab one of these here. This right here, and I will share a picture now. that is, I did probably that much material or so. And found that flower gold, that micro gold line, smaller than 100 mesh, 200-300 mesh, I think a lot of it. But me and Richard found some decent flakes when we worked both sides of where we had our dredge setting. But we dug through all these roots, you know, and there's garnets in this stuff too, and other goodies. But we found decent flakes along with the flour. Okay, so there's a bunch of gold in that. It's, if you have something that you want to use to get fine gold, if you have a miller's table, a blue bowl, one of the nano sluices, I mean something, or micro sluice, something to get fine gold. This stuff's really dirty. You're gonna need to rinse it, but there's gold in it, a bunch, but chances of bigger flakes. You seen what me and Richard found. I can't guarantee whether it came from this stuff or on the bedrock. Another thing, these bags will all be in a gallon Ziploc bag because these things leak. I sent several, when I first got these giant bags, you know, I'd send stuff 4 pounds of dried dirt in there, and this stuff's pretty wet. And 50% of the time they would leak at least, or bust the hell open by the time they got to where they was going. But the gallon bag always saved them. So if it's busted or leaking, I'm sorry, they're crap bags. But they will be protected. But if anybody wants these, $20. I have these pretty much about as stuffed full as I can get them. I'm guessing 3-4 pounds. Some, actually 2 of these are lighter than the other 2, because I got a bunch of these bags and endless amounts of dirt, but it actually sat in a hex pan all day out on the deck and dried out about 1/3 of the way, so it's a little bit lighter. But anyway, $20. It's about $11. You know, it's $10 and something, $11, something like that to ship. One of the flat rate priority bubble wrap deals now. So that would, you know, leave me making like $9. And if you're lucky, you can get a chunker, I guess. I mean, I've found pieces over 0.2 of a gram. You know, several over 1/10 down here in the creek, down over the hill. You know, we found some decent flakes. But if you want to take your time and get that flour gold out of there that I guarantee is going to be in there, all that, you know, Indiana flood gold, what we call it, and work the same material that me and Richard worked, that you go back to the videos, I mean, you've seen it. I mean, last video, I mean, I dug out of that hole right there. So, yeah, I mean, and this stuff's got some pockets of clay in it too. Yeah, but, yep, there it is. Like I said, if you want the experience, real Indiana prospecting experience, you're not going to get rich. It's going to be crappy ROI with, you know, like I said, possibility of chunkers. But this is definitely for the experience. But it sucks carrying these bags up the hill, or this dirt up that big old hill. So, you know, if I make, you know, $9 a bag or 8 something a bag profit, it might be too much, you know, but we'll see. If anybody wants them, let me know. I said $20. And lotto bags. Y'all have been around for a long time, know all about my lotto bags. These are scratchings. These might be gone, and I apologize for that if they are, if you didn't get a chance. But if you are a subscriber, you will have had your chance if you've seen the notification, because I'm going to post this up on my community page this evening, Saturday,
And happy Father's Day, everybody. Happy Father's Day. There's a lot of dads out there that don't get the credit they should. A lot of them that get way more credit than they should. You know, a lot of stepdads out there doing it, killing it. You know, I love my role as dad and stepdad. Couldn't be happier. And granddad now. But anyway, I digress. All you grandpas, uncles, big brothers, you know, moms. I mean, it's Father's Day. Yeah, I guess, you know, it's Father's Day for the fathers. But there's, if we look at the broader spectrum, you know, there's a lot more people stepping in and doing that role and filling in. And so happy birthday, happy Father's Day to the dads out there, and to all of those of you filling in on that role. Good job, keep it up. That's all we need. But anyway, lotto bags, I digress. I have 8 bags here. Old school people know what these are all about. This is a small version of them, just something to have some fun. But people have been asking me about some Paydirt. So I've got 8 bags made up, and let's go look at them. I'm out of black bags. The ones I ordered are wrong. They're sort of real crappy small ones. So I did have 8 of these, and they seal up good. And these will be in a regular bag too. But lotto bags here. And by the time this is up on my community page, we will have added, here, let's just take a look at these. We will have added some of these to each one of those bags too. I do believe these are raspberry garnets. Supposedly came from Canada, but you know, on that side. But anyway, you know, it's the internet. They could have came from Indiana. They could have came from, you know, wherever. Hell, they might be glass. I don't know. But they sure are pretty. But we will make sure and add, actually we will just do that right now. No, we won't. I need those standing up. But anyway, there's going to be garnets in those too. I forgot to mention that. We will be adding some garnets in those bags. And some rough Paydirt. Paydirt, however you want to say it. Some of that will be in there too, a little sprinkle. And to each one of these bags, besides, I guess I jumped ahead of myself, all of these bags, I already added the gold. They have between, and that ain't 1.5, that's all wrong. That's wrong. It does not have 1.5 or 1.9 grams. Let's do something about that. There, I succeeded in making the chicken scratchings ugly. All these bags have between 0.15 and 0.19 grams of gold in them, all 8 of them starting out, okay? And by the time this goes up on my community page, and definitely by the time you see this video, they will have had some garnets added to each bag. And my wife makes the wire tied jewelry, so these will be packaged up in plastic bags. I have a really, I think, cool necklace that she made there. Let's separate. Black chain. There's a pendant here you can do whatever with. This is some of the early stuff. Another pendant. We got some little dainty wire tie rings too. So each bag will have one of these packaged up separately. Like I said, the garnets, this. I am going to package them up and then put them all in shipping envelopes
with the address, pre-address. It'll be Monday or Tuesday before I ship stuff out. But 8 bags here. All of them have between 0.15 and 0.19 grams, which without this extra stuff would give you a 50% ROI bag before shipping, because it's probably going to cost $6-7 to ship each one of these. So I'll be adding more dirt. So that is the lotto part. Like I said, this is the lotto that you cannot lose. You're guaranteed at least 0.15 grams or 0.19 grams to 0.19 grams in each one of these bags, plus a piece of wire tie handmade jewelry. Like I said, this is stuff the wife made when she first started out. The necklace is really cool. Like I said, these will be all packaged up so they're nice and clean. That, and 3 of these bags are going to get an extra 0.1 to 0.15 grams, so another $7.50 to $10-11 worth of gold in them. And one of them, and I will add a picture. I don't know if we already did that, but there'll definitely be a picture when I edit this of the 0.32 gram nugget that will be in one of these bags. So one of these bags, here it is, what it adds up to. 4 of these bags are going to have between 0.15 and 0.19 grams, plus your garnets, plus your peridot, plus a piece, one of these pieces of wire tie jewelry that my beautiful, awesome wife made. And then 3 of these will contain altogether, after we add the additional gold, a 1/4 gram to over 3.5 grams or thereabouts, depending on which one of these that fell in when we added the extra 1/10 to 1/10.5. But one of these bags is going to be 0.47 minimum, 0.51 plus on the high side for $30. So one of these bags are going to be well above 100% ROI. So I mean, the 0.35 ones would be pretty much 100% ROI, close to it, if you had shipping, without shipping, I should say. So anyway, there it is. Like I said, this stuff's on my community page. All my subscribers would have had a chance to have seen that already. So you're watching this, the next day anyway. But so if you want any of these, the XL bags, and like I said, we can have another look at the, here's that little bit of gold I panned out, and you can still see. Let me try to get really steady here. That is the gold that came out of this painting. And it was not heaping and had a couple of giant rocks in it that I took out. But you can see the gold. So this ain't your nothing added, unsearched Paydirt on eBay that's gonna find 8 or 10 of their eBay flakes in there, and they're gonna call it good. This is the real deal. This is what Richard and I, and quite possibly Ron F and I, might be working tomorrow. But this is what Richard and I's been working, like I said, and there's some little gold in there. So yeah, if you want the real experience and pan the stuff out that me and Richard's been handing, and find some gold, some real Indiana gold, $20 on those, 30 on lotto bags. contact me. Text is way better, 765-307-8223. Email bng8223@gmail.com. It's hit and miss if I'm going to get your email or not. To be straight up honest with you, it might be a day or two before I can see it. So you're always better off to try and text me. Yeah. I fought with Gmail and Google for a long time. But anyway, Cash App's right there. It will be in the description along with my contact info. It's $ Indiana Creek 49. Venmo is at Brian Henderson, and that's all lowercase. But it's like you would write it, capital B and capital H, but lowercase everything else, and then -236. And yeah, get a hold of me first. I appreciate you all watching, sticking around, and comment. I can't tip this over to win the first of 4 hex pans we're giving away. All of them's going to have some stickers from Indiana Boys Prospecting Club members along the way. So there it is. If y'all want in on it, get with me. I appreciate you watching. We'll be doing our giveaway Tuesday along with a dredging video, I imagine. We'll tack it on the end or something. I appreciate y'all. Happy Father's Day. Millie, the gold sniffing dog, on the hunt. Cleared off our staging area. Weeds are getting a little high. Work all the way down the bank now. Plenty of room. Did a test pan out there, them riffles. Found 4 pieces of gold, lead, wire.